Liverpool legend Jimmy Carragher described Liverpool 1-0 win against PSG as football robbery. There's no way, there's no better way to describe that win than how he actually described it. Let's look at the English Premier League team's performance in the round 16 of the UEFA Champions League so far in the first leg, in UEFA Champions League, in Europa League, and in Conference League. If we look at the three English Premier League teams in the UEFA Champions League, they all got a win. Aston Villa got a win, Liverpool got a win, and Arsenal also got a win. So that has put these three English Premier League at advantage to qualify for the next round. So we might see three English Premier League teams at the next round if they go ahead and win their second leg. Probably Arsenal is already at quarterfinals, but Aston Villa and Liverpool still have some work to do, and we can have three English Premier League teams at quarterfinals. What that means is that Liverpool might most likely play against Aston Villa, and Arsenal will face either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. So if that happens and Arsenal got a win and Liverpool got a win or Aston Villa got a win, two English Premier League teams most likely meet at semi-finals. So now that's that when it comes to UEFA Champions League. Now let's go to the Conference League. We'll come back to Europa. I know the reason why we are switching that, I'm starting with teams that actually got win. Chelsea actually got a win away from home, and that has put Chelsea in the better position when it comes to the second leg. So Chelsea will be entertaining Copenhagen at home with a 2-1 win. So Chelsea will be in a better position to also qualify for quarterfinals, and Chelsea might actually go ahead and win this tournament because Chelsea has been tipped as the most favorite to win this competition. So now let's talk about the Europa League. We have not Tottenham and we have Manchester United. In fact, right now, if you describe Manchester United as a roller coaster or like a Nigerian Nepal, you are right because it's off and on. United will win a game today, you're happy, you're excited, and in the next game, they either lose the game or draw. So Manchester United were unable to actually secure a win that will put them in that advantage when it comes to the second leg. Now they have a draw, and the second leg, how are you sure you're going to get a win? So United is in a very tight corner when it comes to this competition, and there's no way they will qualify to play UEFA Champions League from the English Premier League. So domestically, they cannot, numerically, that will not happen. FA Cup, get knocked out. So as it stands right now, if Manchester United fail to win this competition, they will not play in Europa next season. They will not play in Conference League. They will not play in Champions League. They will only participate in League Cup, FA Cup, and the English Premier League. And United, they are in a very terrible situation when it comes to financially. They are the loss. They are in the debt. They can't sign the players that they want. And for the fact that you're not playing in Champions League, you and Europa, and even Conference League, you cannot attract the player that you also want. That is why they have those young stars that they signed from Arsenal. So Ruben Amorim have a very difficult job to do, not just this season, but season that is coming. So if you look at Ruben Amorim, what he has to do so far, it is in a very difficult situation to turn things around in this club. With the financial situation they are in, it's going to be very hard for him. So now let's look at Tottenham. Tottenham has been their performance so far this season has been very poor, if it's not disgraceful and embarrassing, having a beautiful stadium and you find yourself almost bottom of the league table and coming into Conference League, Europa League, that most people expect that you should be performing, getting result. Tottenham is not getting the result that most people expect. So this is another team that will most likely not be in Europe next season. So they'll just be in play in FA Cup, League Cup, and English Premier League. That is position of this English Premier League team in the Europe competition so far. So do you think we can see two English Premier League teams at the semi-finals? Do you think Man U and Tottenham will qualify for the next round? Do you think Chelsea will go ahead and win this Conference League? Let me know your thought about their performance so far in the Europe competitions in the comment section.